The biggest challenge of celebrity mothers is to have to deal with their child being the public figure. I mean, if your child is a public figure, you must yourself act in a certain way. So it changes their lives all in all.
I think it's the fact that women are like hypersexualized in media. So being a mom and having to be that character in front, that's a big challenge for them, especially if your kid's watching you and you're perceived in that way in the media.
The biggest challenge is when they post pictures when they're pregnant, people judge them, so they don't treat them the same.
Having to raise their kids in a normal setting, like celebrity moms have cameras and everything following them around most of the time, so having to protect yourself and your child from that is a bit of a challenge. Trying to give them a normal life.
Sanibonani sinimukele kwi-Daily Thetha on SABC 1. Hashtag be new with one. It's a mini Friday. A Friday here today because I see we call on Fridays. But Monday to Thursday. Yeah. And today, so besibuka kakhulukazi a Mother's Day that's going to be happening this coming Sunday. What I found out from our celebrity mom, ukuthi ama challenges ababhekana nawo ayafana yini nawo normal mom nje ukuthi ekhaya, because you know what, bona bakwi-limelight bapost ama-pictures wey'ngane zabo, people ba-comment bathi hayi ingane yakho yimbi. How do you feel about that?
It's tough, hey?
That's what we're talking about.
It's so tough. Well, Daily Thetha mo SABC 1 nakalina ke Tumelo sa Mothotoane. It's always lovely to be with you, and even a pleasure for we're actually celebrating, Mother's Day. We know it's on a Sunday, but we felt for it because today is our last day of the week. We have to, of course, celebrate Mother's Day with young celebrity moms and also mummies to be. Of course, they're in the limelight just to find out how do they juggle, of course, being in the limelight, pleasing their fans, having to keep up with appearance, and while also being mothers. Motherhood is a very, very sensitive relationship. You protect and you want to make sure you raise a very intelligent child. But how do you do it when society and the media is literally scrutinizing relationship? And it's going to be an interesting one. So I'm looking forward to it.
Give us a call on 011-339-1315 or find us on Facebook. It's daily_Thetha, or on Twitter at daily_Thetha. Want to find out from you at home. Now go to this thing and be part of the conversation as Kulmanga. 1 minute you are just yourself, girl and everything. The next thing you may establish the job, because in industry you'll find that you per gig.
Absolutely.
So now that you out of the industry, maybe they breastfeed.
And also, I get if you're emceeing a gig and then you have to go home and fix a bottle and then come back because of, I say a 9-to-5 job. So it's going to be very interesting to find out how these super moms do it.
So this is a good one again. I'm planning now. We audience here as well. Asimugele sanibonani audience. Sanibonani endlini. Maybe the question, do you think ama celebrity moms bona banama challenges afana nje no mama nje ongasi celebrity who's just going to a 9-to-5 job ongaziwa, ama challenges wabo ayafana noma cha? If engafani, yipi i-challenge ababhekana nayo enkulu or lesser than umuntu ongasili celebrity? Siswami, ubani igama lakho, ngiyabona lapha phethe microphone, usitshele ukuthi what is your take on today's topic?
Okay, hi everyone. I am Busisiwe Ngwenya. Well, I don't think celebrity moms do face same challenges as a normal mom, because the hardest challenge that they face is to deal or how to take the reaction from our friends and stuff, the criticism, because they're not always going to be good on you because you're a celebrity. They will always find something bad to talk about, to always criticize you, to bring you down. So that's the greatest challenge they're facing.
And how do you think celebrity moms can protect their children? Because when your mom is the late and great Brenda Fassie or the late Miriam Makeba, you already automatically become a celebrity child. How do you think celebrity moms can protect their children from that criticism, social media?
I think they should try not to show them off that much.
Okay.
Keep them distant from the crowd, the friends and the stuff, and boost them with self-esteem, because as a mom, your children will always look up to you. Whatever you do, they'll think let me say, when she sees you in crowd and then the response from the crowd, if you don't groom her or him, that crowd would not always be good always. Then,
All right. Thank you so much. Well, my lady, I want to know microphone more. What do you think about the celebrity moms? Do you think they have it a lot harder than other moms or an engineer and they're not necessarily in the limelight?
Hey, Kamala Musanlisiwe, Kabinde. Engibonayo kuma celebrity isikhathi sokuthi babe nomntwana asikho siningi, isikhathi abo siba sincane than umama ohlele ekhaya isikhathi uba naso ukuthi ahlale nomntana wakhe ngaso sonke isikhathi konke akudinga umntwana useduzane ndani oyi celebrate uzodinga ineni ineni nayo izokuza nokwayo yenze okwayo izinto mhlambe akamphathi kahle umntwana. So I think it's a big challenge we celebrate.
So you're saying they don't get to spend isikhathi sanele neingane zabo just because of demanding career yabo. Okay, I see.
That's interesting.
And let me find out from you sis, I think lapha now ngibona umono othe ukuhluka.
Okaphasa microphone.
Microphone. Do you want to find out? Do you think that celebrity moms won anenkinga?
I'll no comment. Little mama one day. Little mama one day. We need to know.
Yes. Ubanika malako sifuna ukwazi ukuthi umbono wakho ubona njengaba bonke abantu asebebekile, or you think ukuthi abomama bangama celebrities bona kuba easier for them because vele bakwi limelight or kunzima kakhulu compared to umuntu nje ongaziwa ukuthi ubani osiphilela impilo yakhe?
Hi, Kina Michelle Masamola. Na kibona, yeah, there is difference between one celebrity or isn't celebrity because by in the celebrity banally like everything by batambara bona bayayithola.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then lebana ba bona ba qina say by the celebrities even before ba tla like say already the kill celebrate.
Because Kiboni, I think lingwana can necessarily his or her own social media account before even when the baby came into the world. So already Setibana laid that spotlight on them, do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Ngokwakho ungajabula ukuthi umama wakho ay celebrate now?
Yes, of course.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Mothotoane, we're going to have a caller on the line, and I think Natasha all the way from Springs. Hi, Natasha.
Hey, how are you guys?
I'm well, thanks. One okay?
I'm fine, thanks.
Yes, Lirin.
I think it's very difficult being a celebrity and being a mom at the same time because if you
Wakata Natasha, your line is very bad. Can you move around while talking? We always do this. Renyaka network.
I think it's very difficult being a mom and being a mom.
No,
all right, Natasha, unfortunately we have to let go of you. Network how it's really, really horrible. But we have something on Facebook, Kini.
I see there's a Mungseni Laza as well. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Thank you, Mama, for raising me even if my father was not there. You make me feel as if he was there.
Yeah.
That's from Mungseni. Big up to Mama Mungseni, guys.
Absolutely. Well, Kini, on that note, let's go for a quick break. And when we come back, we're meeting a mommy-to-be. And we're going to talk about, what her expectations are. She's also in the limelight. So far. I mean, there's also this Instagram pressure. The crib must be ready. The baby room must be ready. Hey,
yeah, such a true,
you like things.
Pregnancy,
allow other mothers to be.
Even Ingani says,
but
go live. Go live.
As you give birth. Abokini ba wrong. But you know what? We'll be back after this. Lilebelechi Daily Thetha wana magaimo SABC 1 lokhonole. We're putting the spotlight on Mother's Day eleng gore ya tla ka Sontaga la tseba, and we do have celebrity moms and celebrity mom to be ba eleng gore ba tlo re botsa mo about how they juggle their work and what are some of the highlights of just being a mom in general as a woman, whether regardless or on TV or not. But I mean you're a young mom, you're facing some challenges. Tumelo na my work schedule is demanding and it's something that I'm really getting used to. So make sure you do call us on 011 339 1315 or share Rina on social media. Or as a mom, how do you juggle it? If you want to give a shout out to your mommy, you can do so as well on the show.
When I first back my wires that Ntando Duma was pregnant, I thought it was a joke or a prank, and now Wavuma with Abenat in studio. Welcome on Daily Thetha, Ntando Duma.
Thank you for
Mommy
coming.
to be. Mommy. I see prankly. I was learning that.
Maybe Fagi sponge.
Oh, yeah. And tell us, the first time Utwala got you pregnant, how was it like? The feeling, everything. The first person you called and everything like that.
Listen, I actually found out mentally before I actually went to go test.
How?
Because I could see some changes in my body. I was like,
What are the changes?
You know what? I've got like boobs were growing massively. It's like, oh my goodness, this is actually something. And then I went to check. It was like negative. And I was like, yes. Negative. Until a week later, I was like, actually, there's something wrong. I went again to buy another pregnancy test. Then I tested, it said positive. I was like, wow.
And what for the
The father of the baby.
And then how did your family react? Your siblings?
Can I tell you? Because it was after. Actually, I need to clear this out because it's been going on in social media. I feel like people are just blind sometimes, and they just ignorant. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, it is the truth. So hey, mother.
Welcome, Mama.
Hi, Lekai. Just as she was clarifying the rumors, the mom is like, one guy shall be there to hold your hand as you clarify. Welcome, mom.
Sure.
When Ntando Duma, the show is about you, ne?
Well, me and the little, the little one.
Yeah, mom, shift again because mama.
Yes.
Nangu mama now.
Yes.
Mama, ufile kanjani makutshela uNtando ukuthi she's pregnant?
Angiyakhuleka kakhulu vele ngoba uNtando uyasebenza, uNtando uqedile isikole, uNtando ungilalele entweni eyiningi. So ngavele ngajabula nginenkinga noNtando.
Yeah.
So njengamanje pregnant. Some of the things now odlule kuzona, what would you advise going forward or to abanye abantu besifazane as well? Because abanye abantu we've seen ukuthi they don't have those mentors, abanye baba nabantwana bengenawo mama eduzane ozomtshela ukuthi the process to go through. How would you advise it?
Untando ngizomtshela nje ukuthi abe umama aqine afane nami. Kodwa ke kokunye futhi ngifuna ukuthi angafani nami. Ingathi bangahlala nobaba umntwana bakhulisa umntwana boyi2. Kube mnandi kimi ngijabule nami ngibona uNtando ukuthi Nkosi yami umntanami ilasibone yami. Uthumbu.
And Nobile Lagapuru, you wanted to clarify some things that were happening on social media.
Yes. So when I found out that I was pregnant, it was after Umemulo. Remember I had Umemulo, right? Yes, I had Umemulo. And Umemulo, thina ekhaya sikhulisa ukuthiwa umemulo mawenza wenza uyi-virgin.
Okay.
And yes, I did umemulo wami ngiyi-virgin. And of course, I fell pregnant. Virgins do fall pregnant because of course they break their virginity and of course they do all these things. So
after umemulo.
Yes, it happened right after umemulo. Yes. When I did my memulo, I was a virgin.
Right.
And after umemulo, look at you, so entertaining.
It's finding it hard to believe.
No. Yeah, believe I don't
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Right. And because I've been seeing people on social media saying, "Kanti whatever." So I'm just clarifying this. Yes, it happened, and it happened after umemulo, and I'm actually I don't have regrets.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be a mom. I'm really excited to be a parent. I'm really excited to raise my child with the father of the baby, with the supportive parents that I have, supportive family that I have as well, and supportive fans, because not everyone is going to like you, not everyone is going to hate you. So
and also, let me ask the question, the time you were so pregnant, after finding out the whole thing, was it easy to tell mama? Because I heard that the first person who tell but was it easy now to tell mom now I'm pregnant, what the story and everything?
I mean, I'm a very free-spirited someone, and I always dash out things very easily. And bayazikaya food, so it was just easy. I was like, mom, and my sister's like, he's so faint. I'm like, let me just call her. And then she actually went first to go tell ma. And apparently she was really happy because I wasn't there. She was really happy. And then we called the ugogo wengane esayidini lakabo baba. So ingane and futhi yena ke umzukulu lakhe wokuqala. So she's like, "Oh my goodness, don't lie, you are pranking me." It's not a prank. We're having a little baby right here,
And what do you look forward to? I think also as a young mom, I'm sure you've seen other celebrity moms, the challenges on social media, having people criticize their babies or even criticize their motherhood or mothering skills. What are some of the things that you look forward to and the things that you want to protect the baby from in as far as your work is concerned?
Actually, because I've heard some of the audience saying there's a difference between being a celebrity mom and being a normal mom. Being a normal mom is actually being a celebrity mom, and being a celebrity mom is actually being a normal mom. Because we are, as celebrities, we are normal human beings. We do everything, and everyone is watching. So we have people, and we have people who are gonna have to say whatever they think is right for them to say on social media and do whatever. But being a celebrity mom, it's being a normal mom. So, and with me as well, when I started in the industry, I said, I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to change for anyone. And it's the same goes to this day, till this day. I'm not going to change for anyone. And if I want to raise my child in a certain way, ekhaya orange farm, it's fine with me, because
Yeah.
And if society expects me to raise my child, women shini yasemhlanga or yasentin, it's their business. It's not my problem because I know ukuthi ngikhule kanjani and I understand ukuthi nami ngifuna ukuthi ngani ngikhule kanjani.
Yeah.
Mama, ngizokwenda njengamanje sinabo mama abancane abaningi, but there's a lot of mistakes that abawenzayo beyabazi noma bengazi. Ngokubona kwakho, what is the main and the biggest mistakes also kwayibona abomama abancane abayenzayo that you like to advise ukuthi this is how you should go as umama semdala sekhulile? You've been there as well.
Yeah, abomama abancane esikhathini esiningi benza izinto ezingalunganga.
Njengani?
Njengokuthi bashiya abantwana nabomama babo bagijime bahambe, abanye baye ematshwaleni, abanye baye bafaneni. Ene kurong umuntu ufanele asikhulisele umntanakhe ngoba uzilethele umntanakhe. Uzomsiza wena umama wakhe ngendlela right kufanele ukuthi ngabe umsiza ngayo, hayi ukuthi sekuyinkani ukuthi kufanele ngimsize.
That's true. Very good point there. Well, I'm right now on social media. Facebook and a post there by Sfiso Moyo. Or the biggest challenge for celebrity moms is that they can't spend more time with their children because they're always busy. So that's very interesting because they feel their schedules got 9 to 5. It's always any time you're called for a gig, then you're found to be very busy. So we're just gonna get another one there from Prudence.
Yeah, there's Prudence Matala as well. Happy Mother's Day. I thank mom for raising, even though my dad wasn't there. And Mama Wamenichage, I love you, Mom. That's from Prudence Matala. I'm sure Prudence will happy Lapa Corner as well. So I'm going to tell it on SABC 1. Hashtag be new with one. Mama. As we are going to Mother's Day this coming Sunday, I want to find out exactly what Mama Mama Sality preaches bona, but go through Ganjani compared to Mama on normality. And want to find out exactly what my challenges are now, like Bebe Shabani Guti. But post some pictures wa Babanto Besha no Maina by Tanda. So we're going to be checking the book Gabisile as well as about corner just to find out what Naganjongo Mama Mane. Upila Ganjani. Gule media Sigiona Jangamandi, Terry Chet on SABC 1. So we after this.
My favorite celebrity mother is Meps Maponyani's mother. I think their relationship is very close. They do a lot of things together.
DJ Zinc is my favorite celebrity mom. From what I think, I feel like she's a responsible woman. She presents herself really well. Even when she was going through that little phase with the AKA and Benang thing, she handled it really well. So I think she's a responsible mom and she teaches her kid good values.
Sammy Sosa. She has a great relationship with her son and she always posts her son on social media, so we get to see their life together.
My favorite celebrity mom, she's not really my favorite, but I think celebrity moms in general try and have a bonding relationship with their kids the same way that they had, or if they didn't have that relationships with their mom, they try to have that mother-daughter relationship where you can tell your mom anything and she'll be there to listen and not judge you.
Welcome back to Livelity Daily Thetha on SABC 1. We're putting the spotlight on mothers. Of course, it's Mother's Day, Kasontaga, and we do have our celebrity moms, just to give us a glimpse into, their lives and their relationships, how they raise their kids. Because I can imagine before Obalungwana, you were alone. There's no formula to motherhood, and here you are thrown in the deep end, and you just need to make it work. And you actually find out, I can do this, and I can have one, and just one more to go. But wherever you are on 011 339 1315, maybe you want to give a shout out to your old mother, just to tell us more about her mama. How did she do it with you? Of course, as we celebrate Mother's Day today.
And also, I'm a tweet when I found on Facebook as well as check out my comments when I about the topic and I'm what I found out from mama abang celebrities. Good maganja and go to ube celebrate mama at the same time. Do you feel like as long as Melo was explaining on whatever you do, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Then I go to Benzini as well. We were saying good with you'll find we actress and then the character I kulelang and so kulela. What do you do as minister journalist? We have Mapaseka Koetle. Welcome to Daily Chat on SABC 1, Mama.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Mama. All right.
All right.
You're right, yes.
Take us through how you handle Ubo Mama, because Usanda Mothotoane, and how is that whole process that Tumelo was talking about, where you have to wake up at night, Wednesday, formulas, and everything like that.
And then have a call time.
At the call time at 5.
7 or 6. Yeah, it's real. You know what? I realized because it doesn't feel like a hard job to do. It's like it's natural.
At 2 o'clock.
No, I'm still breastfeeding. So for me, I don't have to wake up and do the formula and stuff because I believe in breastfeeding and I believe that a child, you must breastfeed up until, not 5 years, but up until whenever. So for me, it's not really that hard because my husband supports me.
That's good.
We take turns. Like I had to go back to work 6 weeks after I gave birth.
Sure.
To finish a storyline. So it was really difficult looking for a nanny because my mom stays in Bloemfontein. It's not easy. So my husband, we had to work out for, okay, he will work from home, and then change up until we got someone we trust. So it's not easy, but it's doable.
The industry, there's so much scrutiny on your character because obviously you're a celebrity and also lead defense on social media. Do you think mothers or mothers to be pregnant, they have it hard? Because Kini can have some woman pregnant, girlfriend died, his wife, and no one will know. He'll come with his flat stomach, stunting, but now you have to present yourself with your baby, you have to work out. But do you feel like there's pressure as basadi? We have to convince people we're still functional, we're not disabled, we're still okay.
Yeah, I mean, pressure because especially when you're pregnant, ha, can't do pregnant in real life. How they want to see your baby because my character also has a baby. They think wana oko TV, wana o. So give and so it's hard. Like sometimes wana wala motho wa tla senepe. And okasi be rude. Okay, and then because I never used to say no to pictures, but now I get wana ke achi kanete. Wana ki wona mona kopa next time I go bona re tla nka picture. Yes.
Then as we back to social media then, are you one of those people who are poster my pictures and I see there's a picture there. We officially umntwana kumveza kwi-social media or decide ukuthi mamshutha angabonakala.
Hakimuvezi.
Why?
Hakidlala game yakuveza abutwaka because it's my choice. Papa hai hamo industry, kinna ke le mo industry. And ke feel hore ke metse nna njwetso gore mama kopa post mo social media ya hao because picture we post is going to stay there forever. Ke tlo ba go interneting. So nakong ha batli aba mama wa lontso poster ga kana kana mara ke picture ka itletse yana. And people will say how can't why mo fihla wa fihla ke wa ka ke data ya ka. Ke Instagram ya ka.
Yes.
So Instagram ena Instagram and I receive PTY LTD Instagram ya Mapaseka. I will post because last time I posted a picture, I was breastfeeding because I'm trying to push this thing to encourage mothers to breastfeed. You know, so I'm in public. Well, that's what I do. So I bought this thing, a feeding scarf. So ke mo coverile ka yone ke mo Mzansi. Bantirang ka be ka delete a picture because I was tired of replying and explaining gore ha kanto wa o sa ntse letswele mo, but I'm like so I deleted the picture.
So because of the pressure
because of reply and I'm like, you are a woman, you should know. Usually like you would just cover yourself or wanna comfortably. And then ka sense le tswele fela ko restaurant en batho ba ja ka di fork and knife mo le batho ba mo di ba rena haning hand. You know, so I was just ke cover fela hang and then you ba nkenela ba you not breastfeeding me.
Or movement you pushing how we pushing
and yeah.
No, pressure is a lot. Kini, I wanted to ask a question because, you know, as Mapaseka Bua, I see so much motherly protective instincts. And I wonder if Nolu saw before one, because now you're like, vicious, like, hey, anything. Have you learned anything? You never knew now. You're more caring, you're more nurturing, you're overprotective. Ever since
like you said, like I'm very protective. Number two, it's like and also patience. I was not a very patient person. I was at a mall, something and she was crying, she couldn't stop. And the Batuan Chebeka Allah. And I'm like, oh no, I like our paper or something because now I old fashioned camo paper. So Nekaka mo paper and take shop and people were looking at me like, so it taught me patience. Like when Allah, is she fine? Can I do anything? And I'm very protective, yes, definitely. Yeah.
And you said something about the time Ubanomtoana. You have to quickly go back to SABC as well. I-industry sikuyona njengamanje media industry kwesinye isikhathi abanikezi enough maternity leaves and stuff. How do you think or you wish things would be better with industry?
Sure, you know,
Because
like,
I can just
we're not
Yeah.
six-pack. It's really hard in the industry because my character was pregnant, but now was further in Alakumura. So she was 3 months and I had to go and give birth and quickly come back to continue the storyline. And when I was pregnant, I had kissing scenes and all those things. So I wish I had like 3 months or 4 months at home with my baby, but I didn't. But neki konsola hangata ka baka la sometimes you do have 2 weeks off so I would say okay, it's fine. Ke industry ke kgethileng. Ke tla reng.
So bongathanda ukwenza ama kissing scenes ekhathi pregnant.
Umpotsa mma. No, I mean you don't even feel sexy. You don't even feel comfortable, and I had to be in bed because my character is very naughty. But
And the support of your family though, has it been strong?
Strong. My mother and I, like even the time that period and sure labor pains.
Yeah.
Could only Could only imagine.
Yes,
Can
so
only.
yes.
I can only imagine.
Support,
Alright,
you need support from your parents, from your husband, from friends, and from fans. You know, to just the respecting and you will come back, man. Yeah.
Alrighty then. Arikongor defense barring on Facebook. Nalungile goma ori. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas and mothers. All our queens. They're perfect example, of course, of royalty. And I suppose, of course, as Mapaseka Koetle what he's created. Mothers are just so special. Everything that they go through for bana babona, the sacrifices, the pains. It's hectic. So that's why today we're celebrating Mothers Lokhonule. But we still have more. Let's go for a quick break. And we're talking to Throwback Thursdays. Gabisile Tshabalala. We'll be back.
There isn't really a way to protect the child. The only thing they should do is they should be there for the child whenever the media is really bad or they are actually publishing something that is bad about the children. The mothers need to be there for their children, support them, comfort them in all the ways that they can.
Be able to ground them in true values and true responsibilities, and like I said, knowing the different crazy things that are happening in today's society, just being able to bring back their children to say that, you know what, I'm not living for other people's liking, but rather for my own liking.
I just think by educating them on what they do in media and their role and the fact that it's media and sometimes not everything is true.
Celebrity mothers can protect their children by not posting them as much, because when they post their children, people judge them and say mean things about their children. So, yeah.
Welcome back to Daily Thetha on SABC 1. Hashtag be new with one, and also hashtag Daily Thetha if ufuna ukukhuluma about the topic esikhuluma nayo namhlanje. It's a Mother's Day this coming Sunday, and sibuka ukuthi how can abomama abangama celebrities protect abantwana babo from the media, of course. And sino Gabisile Tshabalala from Throwback Thursday, so besikhuluma naye and sizwe ukuthi usikhumba njengobaba unjani.
Oh my gosh.
Let's quickly go to your social media. Lerato Mamatoti. I think celebrity moms have it the hardest because they've got to protect abantwana baba from the spotlight. That's the thing that you're going to be talking more about now.
Yeah. Interesting. Gabisile, welcome. Clarify this rumor that's about to start now.
Yes, Kumba is the father.
No.
Yeah, I know. He's the father, guys. Thanks.
Everybody's been curious about it.
Yeah, so now they know. Kumba Baba Kona, and yeah, we're happy.
Gabisile, serious?
Yes.
How big are you fan of Skumba?
No, Maria, the eyes. I see the eyes.
Oh, that's such an old picture.
Yeah. No, I think the difference between you and Mapaseka is that you don't mind showing your child's face.
No.
Why is that? Aren't you scared or overprotective or like, oh, I don't want to keep explaining myself?
No, I don't owe anybody an explanation. So whatever they write, that's their own problem. Whatever. We are whatever. It doesn't affect me in any way. It doesn't change her in any way. She still remains.
But according to Bagabay show that were ignored.
Yes, there's some guy that once wrote Angazuten ngomtanam because I
I don't remember what he said, but it was bad. Not that, nothing about her appearance.
Okay.
But I don't remember, but it was really bad, and I blocked him. Yeah, I was like, I'll deal with you first, bruh. Like
You don't play that game.
physically, I will deal with you. And I just blocked him.
Yeah.
Yep, but as we back to the issue, do you think ukuthi njengomuntu kwi-industry and ukuba umama as well, is it easy or kuyafana na wonke umama wenza a 9-to-5 job, or you guys find it very hard because of certain circumstances in spanning circle?
I don't know, there's just too many answers for that question. But I don't know, I feel like my job is just my job. Guti, I'm a celebrity or what, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just going to work like a banker, you know, and I'm just a normal mom. So yeah, sometimes it does get annoying. I think Sancha's more famous than I am, you know, because I'd be going somewhere and they're like, ooh, Oppo Sancha, and I'm like,
yeah,
you know my child from, but yeah. But I'm just a normal mom. I don't think, it is different, but I try and just stay in my lane.
Yeah. I remember the time you know, as the SABC Rego PE just doing a couple of promos, you missed her so much.
I did.
You kept on talking about her with us. And I wanted to find out from Wena, was this some sort of a formula that you tried to grasp, whether you're reading the baby magazines or asking for advice, just so to prepare, or it just came naturally? You know, you were like, you know what, I will learn, but I'm just going to wing it.
I don't know. You know, like Basi said, God made us to be moms. Like when God made me pregnant, he knew exactly what he was doing. He prepared me already. There's nothing I read, there's nothing I look at. I'm just who I need to be in her life. Yeah, so. And I think I learned a lot from my grandmother. I've got a very close relationship with my grandmother. She's like my best friend. I think she's watching. Hi, Coco. And so she teaches me. My grandmother, I think, loves me more than she loves herself.
Wow.
So now Sancha has taken that space, and now she loves Sancha more than me. But it's fine. I am. I used to get new clothes from my grandmother every time I visited.
Now you don't.
Now I don't.
They save them for Sancha.
Yeah, now it's Sancha's turn. But yeah.
You know, Coco's in the case. That special bond, unbreakable. But let's take a caller right now. Tisha, all the way from the East Rand, I think. Hi,
how are you?
You're okay?
Good, thanks. Just my comment is I'd like to say big ups and shout out to all the young moms out there. Like, they're not appreciated as enough. Like, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. They should enjoy their day.
Oh, thank you, Tisha.
I'm not a mom, by the way, but
yeah.
How
old are
Thank
you?
you?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, you're 24. All right. Thank you so much for the call. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Wow. Well, this is a very positive call right there.
Exactly. And we've seen celebrities again when they just vanished from the industry for like a year or two, couple of months. Was it the same case with you, or what I was a pleasure to go and
no, I think it was God's will for me to actually not work at that time. And I thank God for that, because I got to spend so much time with my child. I saw every step, like every single step, I saw it. And but the media is a bit harsh to the women, the women who fall pregnant. And I think they need to change that. Really, they need to support us. They need to find ways of dealing with a woman being pregnant, because they will tell you, no, you need to tell us when you're going to be pregnant. Like, how the hell am I supposed to know when I'm going to be pregnant? Of course, I'm having sex without a condom, but, you know, I'm trying out for your child. But, I've been trying out for a child for a long time. And it happened the time when God made it happen. So, no, next week I'm going to fall pregnant. No, it doesn't work like that. So they can't tell us, let us know when you're planning. I don't know when I'm planning, you know. I've been planning, but it doesn't happen at my own time.
I think there's one thing that I noticed, Ntando, is that when the news came out that, she was pregnant, people were like, she's so young, and there was so much more that she was supposed to do. This is going to kill her career. How do you feel about such messages? The lack of support in the media saying, being pregnant or being a mom is going to kill your career.
That's why I say that the industry needs to support us. It really does. Why, manje fanele ngicabanga okay, what if I want to have a child at 21? What if that's my plan? And what if it's a medical thing that I need to have a child now because later things are going to happen to me, So, and then you get people in the media telling you, no, why does it have to ruin your career? Why can't we be supported and say, okay, fine, have your child whenever you want to have it, but you can still carry on in the industry? you know.
Let's talk about advice. You said very close. If advice that you think you're gonna take this advice and nasengani zako as well, you make sure.
She always tells me about patience in my marriage and in my child's life. She shows me more than she tells me.
Oh, yeah.
My grandmother is the bomb, man. She's a true definition of a mom. She's a mom, yeah, umama, like to everyone.
Yeah.
You can go to my grandmother's house, she may not know you, she doesn't have to know you, but she'll support you.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's got but she's a mom.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Ronaldin Tabi saying all the way from Pretoria. Hello, Tabi saying.
Hello, how are you?
Ke gona o kae Tabi saying?
Good thing.
Eh, bua le rona.
I'm a mother of a 2-year-old daughter.
Mhm.
Being a celebrity mom and being a normal mom, the only thing that you have to do is just to make time for one or another house.
Yeah.
No matter how busy you are, just you can't be busy the whole time. Family time, family board,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's the same as mothers that are full time. That's when I'm from 6 to 8 bushy. But then when they're off, they make time for another one.
Absolutely. And for celebrity
I work long hours.
Yeah.
It's in a school at the same time. But then off, I make sure I make time.
Right, right. And
For
living
my
celebrity mothers, I think the difference is they don't have a 9 to 5. So nakotsong about bookie wa more than by MC more than ki appearance more. How do you practically advise or ba share space if one? How would you advise them to the tips in on how to spend time with one? Are you still there, Tabi saying?
Yeah, I'm
the
still there.
tips. Oh yes. Briefly please. What breaking pela no.
The problem is that the celebrity mothers, they are called anytime. They're still bonding with their kids. They are called anytime. They must come shoot, but photo shoot or whatever. But then what I'm saying is, whenever they get that little time,
they should spend it.
They should just spend it to the fullest.
All right. Okay, Ntabi saying we have to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for your call. Right now, though, Arim Papachong will be back after this.
Sabugeli Delitet on SABC 1 as job was again this coming Sunday because of Mother's Day, and we're making sure that mama bancane ukuthi since bengama celebrities bona babalance kanjani as well nanokuthi how can they protect abantwana babo from the media, from you at home nedatha yakho uthi hey I will say what I want on my because nami sengifake idatha. That's what we're talking about namhlanje, just to find out nama advices abangakunikeza ona as well at home.
That's true, and I keep those conversations going on #Daily on Instagram, of course, on Twitter and on Facebook. Keep the conversation going. Even if you're not necessarily a celebrity mom, but you're in a community more young mothers, advise one another on how you can support each other better, of course, as professionals. Now, ladies, we're almost at the end of our program. What advice would you give to young moms or as moms they're about to give birth?
Just be yourself. Expect the unexpected, because I know pregnancy on its own, it's not easy, but it's really exciting. And learn from your moms, from umamele ukuthi bathini, because listen, advices from abadala will take you far. And if uyingane ulalela, you will actually go far as well and do bigger things.
So pregnant Ntando, quick one. Pregnant kumele uhlale ngendlela ethize vele.
No, thina singama model, so
Hlala ngeposture
girl. Somewhere, but now, model life.
Yeah, you have to
be
composed. And the dreams for your children, because I mean, about how some celebrity children like Bobongane Fasi sort of had to just automatically be in the spotlight because of the legacy. But what are the dreams that you have for Banabalun?
One thing, I want her to fight for herself, to fight for what she believes in. Because and then her own person. I want her to know, and because she always says, Mapaseka rapela, fight for yourself, fight for what you believe in. So I want her to do that for it and to respect. old people. I mean, the person who looks after my nanny, Mesara, I can say, I said my blood, but I respect her because she takes care of, because these modern women, and nannies are the most important. Number one, number two, she takes care of your child. So now I'm blessed to have someone and who would literally so as women, love your mothers, and then
Gabi, I want to ask you a question as well. You are in the industry. Would you advise Tumtana again in the same industry that you're on?
You know what? If she wants to, she can do whatever that she wants. That is proper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not being a druggie or a stripper or whatever. No offense to the strippers, but I wouldn't put my child into that. But she must be what she wants to be. Yeah. Yeah.
And I see, and that's a very good question, because I see sometimes who are in the industry, but overprotective. Because I mean, you go through so much, and you wouldn't want that, for Wanakau. But I have to ask you, Ntando, already we have daughters on the panel. What?
Hey.
Is there a gender reveal? Are we expecting a mkhwanyana who will fight amongst the brides?
This is me. This is Ntando Duma. When I am ready to reveal things, I do it.
Let me see your nose, I'll tell you.
So Insta live.
Well, anyway, at any time, whenever I decide, and if there's anything else that I need to address, and I feel like I need to address to the people, I will address it at my own time. At my own time.
Right, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Sneakers, that call, important call on 011-339-1315. As is our comments to Katini about today's topic. Bongi in Joburg, welcome to Daily Thetha on SABC 1.
Yebo inkosi njani akho?
Akhonto mama siright sonke. Thetha nathi.
Ngifuna ukuthi mina kwaba balapha ento apha e-studio Mapaseka Koetle noNtando. I'm very like history sabo nendiyasithanda so bandikhuthazile kakhulu nomntwana nami ona 3 months. Ngifundile kakhulu kubo. Enkosi guys.
Inkosi nakuthi.
Jonga.
Jonga motomaraka.
Thank you so much, Bongi. And then we also wanted to know, in the industry, you obviously have peers, one of their mothers. Is there any advice that you share? I mean, Mapaseka, we spoke about also how you feel the industry, Luana Gabi, should be more supportive. Do you share with other mothers and your peers in the industry on how you can better support each other as well?
Definitely, like you're saying, I have this thing that I'm doing. It's called Mommy Diaries, where women come together with it's not just about how to get my body back. No, it's deeper than that, because your body will go back if you are serious at the gym and stuff. It's about the child. It's about you. So much happened to you. Gave birth. So it's nice to share the advice. So like me and Gabi, I would ask her because she's very fresh. Because like if she's got hiccups, what must I do? If she like even when I was pregnant, I would tell her she's sitting on the left. It used to happen.
That's very true, because I actually told Gabisile, she's like the second person to know about my pregnancy.
And I thought she was lying.
And she's like, you need to take care of the baby. You need to do it. I'm like, I'm still 2 weeks.
So hands-on.
It really helps to come together and share.
That's good.
Gabi, let me ask you something. Any word of advice your fans out there, what would you say to them?
As we're sitting here, I was actually thinking about the single moms. You guys are doing such an amazing job. May God bless you guys and strengthen you, because I can only imagine what it's like to raise a child alone. I don't know what it's like, but Ngani, I pray that you find that man that will support you, even if it's not that man. I hope that because I'm sure it's not easy, but I know you're strong, and happy Mother's Day to you guys. Like, you're not recognized. It's fine, it doesn't matter. You can still raise that child alone. I know you can.
We've seen so many women do it before.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, we also have studio audience members, but I'm sure they would like to ask or comment on anything after having this conversation and just listening through to what's been done. Anyone? The audience are not today. They are passing the mic like it's fresh biscuits. Is there anyone comment on this side? Anyone? All right,
I think the best
please.
audience is something
Thank
I
you,
see
my
on
darling.
Facebook. Yeah, and Facebook there's something from Moses Tau. Thank you, Mom, for 9 months you carried me through from all the pain and suffering. You are the best mom. Maria Tau, wishing you a happy Mother's Day. From Moses Tau.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Any last comments that you would like to share? Last comments? Anyone? Before we say goodbye?
I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day.
That's beautiful.
In advance.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I think you're going to be the best mom, eh?
Oh, that's such beautiful advice. And also your messages to your own mothers. Your messages. Gabi?
My mom got me when she was 16, so she fought, She fought hard. And she's also taught me a lot. So I want to say, Mom, I love you. I know you're not watching you at work, but I love you. Gogo will tell you, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Keep going strong. You know, I'm looking up to you.
That's beautiful.
I want to Ntando Duma. Do you have anything for your mom?
Listen, I'm actually shooting something very interesting after this.
Oh, yeah?
And I bought my mom something really amazing. So she'll find out soon. Like
before Sunday.
Actually, just now. So I would like to say thank you, Mama, for being such a strong woman. Look at me. I'm such a star. I'm strong.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Her mom is very loving. I used to chat to her. On
Oh,
WhatsApp.
that's beautiful.
Mapaseka. Linda, I wanted to say to my mom, she's a single mother.
Yeah.
Mama, I mean, all the way from Bloemfontein, anyone mona.
I know.
Study what I want to study.
Yeah.
Susan Koetle, I love you so much.
That is so beautiful.
Susie,
Thank you,
baby.
Thank you, mummies, for raising such beautiful, talented women. And Luruna Modeli Thetha, we want to give you a little something.
No, we deserve it. We're great.
Gabizo.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. And this is for Mami for also being so supportive. Thank you so much, Mom.
Thank you.
And this one I call you as well at home. September go to this coming Sunday, you enter something special for Uma Marco and taking something. Even it means or buy something, just do something. Make sure that you are appreciated. Unan man saudal. Yes. I know.
Yeah, we wish you knew, Kini. We wish you knew. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, our grandmothers. You know, some fathers actually single fathers as well. You're doing a great job, you know, as fathers. Little our young mothers out there, bilingual. Sometimes you have it hard, or you had a child at 18 or even 21. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.